Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and maybe even good evening if you are watching from somewhere other than South Africa. My name is Lisa Laurie, Miss South Africa 2015, and I will be your host today as we unveil the top 10 for Miss South Africa 2020. Now, I hope you've been interacting on our online streaming session because we have a poll running based off the live stream announcement. Answer the poll and stand a chance to win gift hampers, courtesy of Woolworths, Lux, and official Miss South Africa. Now, I've had the honor of being a part of the judging system from the very beginning, and I must tell you that I am very, very impressed with our group of ladies that we have here today. From online streaming sessions to Zooms that were letting us down, the networks going in and out, from things going wrong to even things going absolutely right. Because what I can tell you is our top 10 group is absolutely amazing. Now, as we know, alongside you, or alongside our judges, you were the fifth and final judge, our public. And you also had your say in who will be in the top 10. So thank you to all our supporters for voting for your favorite semi-finalists, and also fingers crossed that your favorite makes it into the top 10. The votes have been independently tallied and audited by PwC. Now, I'm excited to see the results. I know that you're excited to see the results. And without further ado, here we go. Let's find out who has made it in to the top 10 for Miss SA 2020. In no particular order, welcome your first Miss SA top 10 finalist. This amazing young lady is also the winner of the public vote. From Limpopo, Shurufatso Musida.
Journey starts. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. And Steph, I don't like that you do that thing. Your semi-finalist journey in today. And then you say that thing because my heart dropped. I was like, okay, I have to take this because you just did it. But like, oh my God, thank you.
Shurufatso, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. I didn't even know that I was the winner of the public vote. So thank you to everyone out there.
Oh, did you only learn that now?
I just found out now.
So the public clearly love you. Is there anything you want to say to them specifically?
Thank you so much. It took an entire village to get me here, and I'm so happy that you guys are my village. Thank you so much.
And speaking of village, you are studying as well. So you're back home and you're busy with your studies. How are you juggling Miss South Africa and studies during this process?
During this process, it's been like super difficult, but then I've had a lot of support from the organization where during the day I fulfill my Miss SA duties, finalist duties, and then at night I study because I have to make sure that everything is like a good balance. So I've been juggling both of them, just keeping in mind that I do want to graduate and I do want to win the competition as well. So yeah.
So you want a double whammy for 2020?
I do. I feel like it's possible. It's a very interesting year, and interesting things can happen.
No, listen, anything can happen
Anything
in
can
2020.
happen.
I know there's also been a couple of special moments and touching moments that has happened to you since you've been named as a contender in Miss South Africa. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so there have been a few. There's three that I can think of, if that's fine. Recently, I was on a show called Jamaramani on SABC2, and my entire family was watching. So it was the first show where I got to speak Tshivenda, and my grandfather could understand what was happening. Oh. So as it was happening, I was in the hotel room with Werner, Lisa, and all of them, and we were doing a fitting. I called him, and he was so proud. He's like, thank you so much for making me so proud. And the other one was when I was doing a radio show and someone called in. She's like, thank you for making me feel seen. Thank you for making me feel proud to be a Venda woman. That meant a lot to me because I know what that feels like, to feel like you're not, seen. So those are the two special moments. And the third one has to be the charity events that I've been doing. It feels beautiful to live my dream because I've always wanted to live a life of service. So having to go out to meet all these wonderful people has meant so much to me.
I think you've already answered this question here because it's something that I really wanted to know from you because you touch on representation and you touch on service. But what is the legacy that you want to leave behind at Miss South Africa?
I want to leave a legacy of humility and a life of service.
Oh, wow.
I believe if we all live a life of service, then we can change the world. I know that sounds very cliche, like I want to change the world, I want to change the world, but if you help a neighbor, if you help the next person because you know that they need food, for example, you've done a lot because that's the legacy you leave behind, touching people's lives.
Listen, you've just touched my heart. I'm getting teary-eyed, but I'm going to have to send you off because we need to get in our next finalist. I look forward to seeing you grow more and more and more, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Oh, wow. Well, that's how we started things off. And of course, you can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Her details are available on the screen. And of course, don't forget to follow the conversation on social media this morning. Use the hashtag MissSA2020. Thank you also to our amazing sponsors who have a big part and play an integral part in this brand. Sun International, Brand South Africa, Mnet, and Mzansi Magic. We now move on to unveiling our next finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Van Favor.
From the 26th of July, you are going to be with us. Congratulations on making it through to the top 10.
Sorry. I've just been so nervous. Thank you, Steph.
Jordan, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm overjoyed.
I was just saying to you now, look at how pretty you look, and you're like, no.
Thank you.
I want to stay
can't
focused. I know the feeling. Doesn't it just feel like the tears are just there?
Yes, they're just there.
They're just there because of the excitement and just the joy of being a part of the journey. And I know you're a model.
Yes.
You know, you've traveled internationally. How do you think that being a model and all the travels you've experienced and just everything going in and around with the modeling, how do you think that's prepared you for this journey?
Yeah, it's definitely prepared me very thoroughly. I had to grow up very quickly. I have been traveling, as you said, on my own since a very young age. And I had to learn brand and business management from like so young. And I've been bringing that like into my journey now with the Miss SA. So I think also experiencing all the different cultures around the world, including our own here, has just prepared me to relate to every single person.
Yeah. No, listen, I can attest to that as well because growing up I was a drum majorette. Nothing as fancy as yours though, but I got to travel and I got to just be exposed to so many different people. And I think you have amazing memories from your travels, but what has been the most memorable part at this part of this journey?
Wow. Yes, okay, it's been incredible. I think the most memorable part for me was walking in to a room full of beautiful smiling faces, and yes, that was the moment when I met the other finalists. So I just remember the camaraderie, the congratulations, the hellos. It was the first time I ever met anybody. So that's why I was just like blown away by that experience.
And can you agree with me that it is a true sisterhood? The 10 girls become like your family and your friends.
Absolutely, we've already become sisters. It's past the point of friendship, and I think we will develop very good friendships for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, it's definitely a sisterhood. Before I let you go, I just want one more thing from you, one last answer. What is and what does this platform mean to you?
Well, from a very young age as well, I was inspired by a Miss SA that I met, that was Joanne Strauss. And she came to my school and she just made every single person feel like they were the only person in the room. And that inspired me to just go on, achieve my dreams, become great. And that is what this journey, this Miss SA platform means to me. And I hope one day I can give that to young people.
Well, Jordan, thank you so, so much for being a part of this journey, and also congratulations. I look forward to seeing you grow more and more with the days that go by.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jordan. Remember, you can follow her on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Her handles are on our screen right now. And of course, that conversation still going on social media using the hashtag MissSA2020. All right, here we go, straight back into your top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, Aphelele Mpio.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to be spending a little bit more time with us.
That's a good one. Wow.
Congratulations, making it into the top 10 of Miss South Africa 2020, Aphelele.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Before I chat to Aphelele and before we move on, I know that everyone's been voting and everyone's been taking a part of the poll, and it's time for me to give away a prize. So congratulations to Chanel Fashier. You are walking away with an official Miss SA mask. Congratulations to Chanel. Aphelele, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
Amazing, in awe, everything.
Are you able to breathe during this moment?
I definitely am. I am able to breathe, thankfully.
I think that we all know this journey can be crazy. There are so many early mornings, late nights, and also just a little bit of a pressure that goes with everything happening. What has been the highlight for you thus far?
The highlight for me thus far, honestly, has been meeting all the amazing people that have come to speak to us, all the amazing contestants, as well, you know, meeting Steph in person and everyone else in person has been honestly an amazing experience. I think, just having real conversations with everyone, and the Brand South Africa workshops that we had, those were really inspiring. It's literally been everything.
Everything.
To be honest.
I love how you're saying seeing people in person, because we know we're going through lockdown.
Definitely.
We had our judging via Zoom. How did you find that experience?
You know what? It was a bit of both. You know, I really enjoyed the experience on Zoom, but I think it would have obviously been more amazing to meet in person. But I think one thing I did enjoy, though, about the Zoom meetings was that we didn't have to wear heels, and I was chilling comfortable, you know, chatting to the judges. You know, being in your space really was awesome.
Okay, so you didn't wear heels on the day, but I know that you host dinner parties. Do you
Yes.
wear heels when you host your dinner
I
parties?
do sometimes.
Sometimes. And you say you like bringing people together with the parties that you host.
Yes.
Do you cook at those parties?
I definitely do. I
Yourself?
Yes. That's the point of the party for me, is to make something, to make a meal, especially because I live alone. So making a meal for other people was also really better than making it just for myself.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what you mean.
yeah.
I also live by myself. Before I let you go,
Yes.
why do you want to be Miss South Africa?
Wow, so I really want to be Miss South Africa because it gives me an opportunity to really inspire and help other young girls who are just like me. When, as a young girl, I was not completely sure of myself in terms of how I fit into the world. And I think developing that came from a lot of seeking, but also it's just being able to understand who I am and what I have to offer to the world is really what I want to bring out to other young girls who may be lost, who may not necessarily know their way, so that they too relate with the world from a place of inherent worthiness.
Well, after an answer like that, I almost don't want you to go, but I just want to say to you again, congratulations. I look forward to watching you grow over this journey. And of course, whilst you get ready for that final night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Liesl.
You can follow Aphelele on social media. Her handles are on the screen right now. Show her some love by, of course, also using the hashtag MissSA2020 as we unveil our next finalist. But before we get there, thank you so much to our sponsors, our official beauty partner, Woolworths. Our official apartment is brought to you by Central Square Sandton and our official shoe sponsor, Steve Madden. Also remember that conversation is going down on social media. I want to see all the tweets. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know if you're still waiting for your favorite to be announced or if your favorite has already been announced. Hashtag MissSA2020 as we welcome our next finalist. From Soshanguve, it is Lebogang Mahlangu.
Beautiful ocean. I'm sure you have some beautiful memories of that, which you better just, keep in your mind because we'll see you in Johannesburg on the 26th of July. Congratulations. Wow. A Miss South Africa 2020 finalist.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is okay. I'm shaking. You know when you're like just holding it in since last night?
Well, Lebogang, congratulations. How are you feeling this morning?
Thank you, Liesl. I am feeling really excited, honestly, and a little nervous.
A little bit nervous. You've always got this calm, serene, aura about you. I really enjoy it. You must keep that going, all right?
Thank you so much. I get that a lot, but I think because I've been so tall most of my life, I just learn to own it, and I just want to stand as tall as I can all the time.
I like that.
Yeah.
So a tall food scientist.
Yeah.
Food scientist. I don't really know what that means. I think when you said it in the judging session, I said, oh, food scientist like we normally do. But I don't know what it means. So please share with us exactly. What is the whole context behind just being a food scientist?
Yeah, there's a lot of aspects to it, but I currently focus in R&D, so that's research and development. And I focus on creating, some people might want to use the word inventing, new food products for different countries across Africa. But we're also responsible for making sure that all the foods that we produce are within regulation, the correct nutritional label, and all the claims. So there's a lot that goes on in the food science industry.
But then what's your favorite part? Is it by the labeling side, or are you just there with the inventions and trying to create new things?
I really am enjoying being able to create, but I think I'm also interested in at some point getting to learn more about the law side of it. So regulation and legislation.
Okay, but back to the pageant right now, because we've taken you away from being a food scientist just for a little bit. And I think what most people want to know is, during this journey, with it being what it is, what is the one thing or the things you've learned about yourself right now?
Phew, that's so interesting. I think all of us have, actually wrote about it on my Instagram recently. We have this idea of how we perceive ourselves and how other people actually experience us. And a lot of people were telling me how reserved and calm I appear to be, but I'm like the wildest person in my head. So it's been interesting to learn that people don't always get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting.
I think you and I are a little bit opposite there. I always think I'm calm and reserved, and then I'd get a phone call from my grandmother saying, why did you do that on television? And I'm like, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but it's okay to own exactly who you are. Like I said, the aura about you makes it warm, and it makes me want to be around you.
Thank you so much.
Lastly, before I let you go, the top 3 qualities that you think a Miss South Africa should possess.
Ooh. I think one, she needs to be passionate, especially about South Africa, our young people, and the women in our country. Somebody who also believes in the potential that we have to build our own country and be better. And I think she also needs to be relatable. I think that's 3, right? I
That
can
is
keep
3.
going, but that's 3.
Well, as relatable as you are and as beautiful as you are, congratulations once again. I look forward to seeing you grow and grow. And of course, everybody can still follow you on social media as well.
Yes, they can.
Yes.
Thank you so
Her
much.
handles are on our screen right now. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And speaking of social media, I hope that you've been using that hashtag Miss SA 2020 and that you voted on the poll, because this brings me to another prize giveaway. Right now, I'm giving away a hamper courtesy of Lux South Africa. And congratulations to Zianda Mpete. Congratulations, Zianda. Keep that conversation going on social media whilst we unveil your next finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Busisiwe Motla.
That unfortunately we're going to be spending a lot more time with you because you are in the top 10 of Miss South Africa 2020.
Oh my God. What? Wow.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Teary-eyed, just like me. I just watched your video now and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. How are you feeling, aside from teary-eyed, of course?
I'm such a crybaby. I feel so blessed to be here. For the longest time, I didn't think this was going to be possible because, you know, people have been saying that you are short, you'll never get there. And for the longest time, I believed it. And now I am here. This is so surreal.
It is indeed surreal. I can see it on your face. I can see it in your eyes, and it brings me such joy. Firstly, we have to acknowledge the new hair. I love it. Yes. Absolutely. When did that happen? Just before the shoot, of course.
Yeah. This is amazing. I love the color. I love the color.
It's like a new you.
Yeah.
It's definitely a new
definitely.
you. And I just watched there now, and you probably had one of the emotions that touched my heartstrings quite a bit. How were you feeling when they told you that you're a finalist for Miss South Africa?
Listen, to be quite honest, the only thing I heard was unfortunately, and the words after that just went shoo. But I remember after that, I was like, oh my God, this is happening. This is actually happening. I've been scared of this dream for the longest time, and now it's happening. I am in the top 10, and I stand a great chance to become South Africa's ambassador. I was so grateful. I still am grateful to the organization and the judges.
I love that you say South Africa's ambassador, because that is what Miss South Africa is. And I think if we just bring it all in and we reel it in, I want to know from you, what does this platform mean to you?
Sure. Yeah. First things first, I am the shortest contestant, and I think I am the shortest contestant there ever was in the history of Miss South Africa. For me, that is very good, because I get to be a great representation for all women. We get to understand that women are diverse, women are different, and through me, I think a young woman will sit at home and be like, let me embrace who I am, let me celebrate my differences, because honestly, you are unique and you are beautiful, and you should always feel confidently beautiful in yourself. So this platform means a lot to me, because I am the representation of most women, of amazing women, and they will get this opportunity to look at me and say, girl, I can
do it too. You're also the representation of the gym bunny. I've seen your Instagram, and you make me feel like I'm not doing anything correctly.
Girl.
So before I let you go, what are the top 3 workouts that we should be doing during lockdown? Is it a burpee? Is it squats? Is it lunges? Is it skipping? Because I know people have been on the whole skipping rope thing. So top 3.
For me, honestly, it depends on what you want, what your
Okay.
goal is. For me, my top 3 is obviously squats. I love legs. I love doing my legs, and I love abs. So I do a bit of crunches and stomach
Okay.
exercises, and then I'm also obsessed with my arms. So I do a lot of my push-ups or any exercise that can help me get these guns rolling.
Listen, thank you so much for being a part of the journey, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're very proud of you. From the first time I saw you on the Zoom session to right now, I'm proud of you, and I look forward to seeing you grow
Thank you
even more.
so much. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Listen, she posts all the details on everything you need to know about gym, so also make sure that you're following her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, a big shout out and thank you to our sponsors. Miss South Africa's proud vehicle sponsor is Mercedes-Benz, the custodians of the Miss SA Crown, American Swiss, the official auditors, PwC, and our wellness product partner, Motherkind. It's time now that we get straight back into unveiling your next finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Chantal Pretorius.
Unfortunately, your journey as a semi-finalist ends today because your journey as a finalist starts. So congratulations.
Oh my goodness, you can't do that to me. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Congratulations on making it to the top 10 of Miss South Africa 2020.
Chantal, congratulations. You look absolutely stunning.
Oh, thank you so much. It is such a privilege to be here, and I'm so excited.
Are you feeling like, what's the emotion going on, like, in that body right now?
I think it's more nerves, but also excitement. It's a bit of everything. It's just mixed, but mostly excitement.
Mostly
Yes.
excitement. Now, I know I'm sitting here in front of you, and I am one of your favorite Miss South Africa, so you don't have to
course,
answer this question by saying me. But who is your favorite Miss South Africa and why?
I think there's been so many inspirational in Miss South Africas, but if I have to choose one, if I have to choose just one,
Yes,
it would have to be Rulien Strauss. I think she's inspired me so much, and she's already reached so many people and just influenced so many young girls to be themselves and to stay true to themselves. And she's just taught me to be confident and to embrace your beauty and not compare yourself to others. So, and I think that's also something that I would love to achieve as a Miss South Africa.
Do you think she's one of the main reasons why you entered and why you're sitting here today?
Yes, I think so. I think because I can really relate to her as well. It makes you feel like you can do it as well.
So we know your favorite, we know the reason why,
Yes.
but now I want you to tell me why you want to be Miss South Africa.
So I think Miss South Africa is just an amazing organization, and it just gives you the best platform to voice your opinion and to just make a difference. And for me as Miss South Africa, I would love to encourage and motivate and uplift young women to stay true to themselves, because nowadays with social media, you're always forced to be perfect and you're always forced to look a certain way, but we're not all meant to look the same. We're not all meant to be live a specific life, and I just want to motivate young girls to stay true to themselves and not compare themselves, and just to spread some love as well.
Spread love and light. I
Yes,
absolutely
spread
love
love
that.
and light.
Now, I know that this process is very different for each and every lady that takes a part of it. What has been the most memorable part for you thus far?
Sure. So there's been a lot of memories, and I think I would always remember this whole process, and every single day brings its own challenges and its own opportunities. But one of the good memories I have is definitely the top 10 finalist photo shoot. It was such an amazing day. We had the best team. All the girls were so encouraging and so excited for each and every one, and we all felt so beautiful, and I think the result is incredible. And I think that was just amazing. And also the friends I've already made. I think everybody is just we get along so well. All of us are different. There's no competition because we know we're not in competition with each other because we all have something different to offer. We all have something different to bring to the table. And I think that's the thing that just excites me the most.
You brought up the Miss SA finalist shoot. I know
Yes.
Verna's going to kill me for this, but can you give us some inside info? What can we look forward to from those photos? Of course, aside from beautiful women shining with their hearts on their sleeves is there a little bit of inside info you have for us?
I can't share too much. You will see very soon, but I can just tell you, you will not see it coming, you won't expect it, and you will be mind blown.
Oh man, absolutely amazing. Congratulations once again and all the best for the next couple of weeks.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate it.
Well, there you have it, Chantal Pretorius. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Her handles are on our page right now. And because she just put a little spark in me and I'm feeling generous, I have another winner here for you, walking away with a hamper courtesy of W Beauty. Congratulations to Leanne Lewis. That's Leanne Lewis walking away with that hamper courtesy of W Beauty. And just like that, we're on to our next finalist. From Centurion, it's Natasha Hubert.
So Natasha, unfortunately, your journey is continuing. You are a Miss South Africa top 10 finalist.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You look so mooi. Congratulations.
Thank you, Liesel. You yourself look beautiful.
Thank you so much. How are you feeling right now? What are the emotions going through that beautiful body of yours?
Thanks. I must say, I think excited to all of us, but relieved because I must say, like, keeping a secret like this for so long was quite hard. So I'm sitting here just feeling like everyone can now know.
So now that the secret is out, tell us the moment, that moment when you were announced, when the one we just saw in the video, when they told you, listen, you are a top 10 finalist for Miss SA 2020. What was going through your mind in that exact moment?
I think I experienced so much gratitude. You know, you come in as a different person than when the journey is going to end, and that's exactly what I was looking forward to. So I felt truly honored, to say the least.
So with feeling honored, with having the joy, I know your birthday was straight after that.
Yes, it was.
Did you celebrate with some cake?
Yes, we did, of course. Woolies cheesecake.
And chocolate?
Of course.
And all the great goodies?
Yes, no, we did.
Now, I know that from here on out, we're looking forward to the final event. You know, we're getting excited about it. And I want to know from you, your plan of action from this day on to pageant night. What does it look like?
To be honest, I'm taking it day by day. I'm truly embracing this journey and just looking at it as like a personal growth journey. I'm not exactly gonna, you know, plan my days ahead, but just embrace every single step of the way and truly concentrate to, you know, become a different person and to embrace all your strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, before I let you go, if you could be on the cover of any magazine, and everybody's listening right now, so this is your chance. What would the cover be and why?
Okay, the newly crowned Miss South Africa, of course. That would be the that would be the why. Any Afrikaans says like huisgenoot, sorry. Vogue would be nice. I don't know if they would feature Miss South Africa, but Vogue would be nice. So yes, of course, any of them. Yeah.
Any of our proudly South African brands. And then, of course,
yes.
Vogue is going to feature us. I mean, have you met South African women? Have you seen yourself?
No.
Listen, we look forward to your growth and the rest of your journey and look forward to seeing you on stage on the final night. And congratulations once again.
Liesel. Thanks.
You can follow Natasha on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, of course. Her handles are on the screen right now. Make sure that you're showing her some love if she is your favorite and if she's the one you want gunning for that prize, of course, as the crown, the winner of Miss SA 2020. I thank you now to our sponsors again, Sparkle Cosmetics, who have made sure that the ladies' nails look incredible. The gorgeous hair done by Vaudrey and Lajawi Hair. Then, of course, extensions courtesy of Strands of Love, and clothing by Top Drawer Collection. We're going to get straight into finding out who our next finalist is. From the Northwest, it's Tato Mosehle.
Making so many more as a Miss South Africa finalist that you're going to continue growing with us and carrying on this journey. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're so excited to Tato.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Of course. We're so excited.
Congratulations, Tato. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling so overwhelmed with joy. I'm so happy.
And you're looking absolutely beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank you. I love this hair.
Yeah, it's very Diana Ross meets Tina meets Proudly South African everything.
Yes, I love it. It reflects my personality.
I feel like I just want to ask you to sing a song, but I won't because it's not that kind of competition today. Now, I know you're a doctor. That's correct.
Yes.
And everything about this pageant and just being away from your job, it must be a very different kind of change of pace. Tell us a bit about the transition and just being a part of the pageant and not walking away, but being here instead of being at the hospitals and being on the front lines.
Okay, so I did take annual leave to be here. It was a bit of a break because we did get a little bit overwhelmed. You notice how your colleagues are starting to almost panic a little bit because more and more healthcare workers are being affected by the virus. But I must say it's also the same kind of intensity here, but it's more exciting because there is so much more to learn. You know, there is so many people that you can meet, and I just love it here. But I am going back to work next week, so.
So all the glitz and the glamour and the high heels are going to stay behind. Then
Yes.
It's scrubs.
Yes.
Do I have that correct?
Scrubs and tackies.
And tackies.
Yes,
tackies. No heels.
No heels.
No heels
definitely not.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
But now, taking COVID off the table, we're just putting it to the side. If you could visit any place right now, where would it be and why?
I would visit my late grandmother's village. It's called Mahong. Mahong. It's in Rustenburg.
Okay.
I love it because her yard is so huge. You can't see the next person's house. It's so peaceful there. I would like a break. Yeah.
Do you want to go there just to tan in the sun, or is it about the fitness that you can get done in that yard? Be honest.
Just to tan.
Just to tan in the sun. Listen, before I let you go, I think this is a very important question. I think it's what most people wonder when we have you, when we see you, when you're announced as a finalist. Just wanting to know what a platform like this means to you.
It means absolutely a lot to me. This platform just amplifies whatever you want to say, and I want to say that every child in South Africa deserves an equal educational opportunity. I'm a product of such a good education system, and I want that for everyone because it truly empowers you if you are able to think differently, to bring a skill that no one else has, and I want that for everyone in South Africa.
I agree with you 100%. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
and I
Lisa.
look forward to seeing you on the final night.
Thank you.
Make sure that you are following Tato on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Of course, keep that conversation going as well using the hashtag Miss SA 2020. And of course, I have another prize here because, like I said, I'm feeling very generous this morning. This person walks away with a beauty hamper courtesy of Lux South Africa. Congratulations to Pearl Mukwena. That's Pearl Mukwena walking away with that amazing beauty hamper courtesy of Lux SA. Now, at this point, we only have 2 spots left. And one of those spots goes to... It is Melissa Naimuli.
Today ends your journey as semi-finalist because it starts your journey as a finalist for Miss South Africa 2020. Congratulations, Melissa. You are one of our top 10 for Miss SA 2020.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Melissa. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're teary-eyed just like me because I think we were both watching your video
Yeah.
and then I said, you know, keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me.
I was about to just fall on the floor and I was laughing because I didn't know my voice could go that low. I was like, only Steph can make my voice disappear.
Listen, I must say your hair looks, has it grown even more? Has it just, the crown has just gotten bigger and bigger?
It has gotten bigger, it's gotten a bit lighter, and I'm absolutely loving it. Courtesy of the powerhouse, Werner.
And of course, we enjoy this here. We enjoy you,
Thank
and
you.
we're glad that you're one of our
Thank you
finalists
so
today.
much.
I remember in the top 35 interview, you shared something interesting with us, the judges, about your heritage.
Correct.
I think today I'm going to give you the opportunity to share it with the rest of South Africa and the world that's watching.
Absolutely. So I grew up in the Eastern Cape in a town called Butterworth. I was born to a Xhosa mother and Ugandan dad, and that in itself, it was absolutely an interesting childhood and very complicated at times. And I struggled with my identity or to figure out exactly who I was culturally. But at 24, I'm very proud to own that I'm proudly South African, but also proudly of Ugandan heritage.
So you're proudly African
I'm
sitting
proudly
in this
African,
room as well.
absolutely.
And the crown
In all its glory.
the crown is right there. Now, with that, with embracing who you are at
Correct.
24, you know exactly what you want. You know who you are. You stand here. You sit here before me as an amazing woman. I think we are curious to know what legacy you want to leave behind at Miss South Africa.
I think we've been very fortunate over the years that every Miss South Africa has left a very powerful legacy behind. And, you know, to this day, even after their reign, the legacy still stands. And myself, I want to, and I'm so passionate about building a community and relationship between South Africa and the rest of Africa. That is what I want to do with the rest of my life. This is what I want to do with this platform, and I hope I can get to do it.
No, listen, you're already doing it. And of course, on the final night, who knows? Who knows who will be
knows?
crowned Miss SA 2020? But we're getting ahead of ourselves before the final night.
Yes.
We're reeling it back in here now. And I want to just know something easy peasy.
Okay.
What are you currently binge watching, series-wise?
I feel like this question is always a setup for you guys to judge me. But I'm currently watching 90 Day Fiancé. I'm obsessed with that show. I think people expect me to watch like really serious like crime dramas, but you know, I just like that reality show. Yeah.
So it's reality TV.
It's reality TV about love. Yeah.
About love. We love love. I
Yeah.
love love.
Please do watch it and let me know what you think.
I will definitely
Yeah.
take you up on that one as soon as I
Fantastic.
get a chance, and then I'll let you know.
Perfect.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Lisa.
Very, very proud of you, and I'm proud to see you grow over the next couple of weeks
Thank you
as
so
well.
much.
Well, there you have it. Melissa is also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so make sure that you are following her. Make sure that you're showing your favorite love because we only have one spot left. But before we get there, a big thank you to our sponsors, the incredible eyebrows by Nida Beauty and Healing, the Optimum Medical Aesthetics, who have given them all a facial glow, then Pilates on 7th, as well as Switch, always keeping our ladies in shape. Smiles were provided by Akahi Dental and Prosthodontics, and then Signature Scents provided by Batcher & Co, and of course Zoot Online Clothing. The last spot is finally here. It is last, but is definitely not least. This is our next finalist. It is Karishma Ramdev.
The start of your journey as a finalist begins today.
Steph, you nearly made me cry. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, congratulations on making it.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Karishma, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Liesl. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you how you're feeling, but I can see those dimples. Both of them came to the party today. So excitement, yes?
Very excited, and I just feel so grateful and appreciative to be here right now.
Now, we all know, because we've followed you on social media, we've seen the journey of Karishma over the past, I think, 3 years, if it is, and this is your second time at Miss South Africa. And I think many of us, the ones who've been following you, the ones that know that you've been here before, are just curious to know, how is this journey been different thus far?
You know, Liesl, when I think back to these last few years, I just remember where my actual change started, and it was at the end of my Miss SA 2018 journey. I remember feeling lost, and I asked myself, who is Karishma? Because I didn't feel like I had understood what I was truly about and what my authentic self was. And it was very difficult to have to admit that to myself. And I went on a journey of self-discovery, going through life experiences and traveling the world and just truly understanding what makes me who I am. And I just feel completely different. I'm so confident in who I am. I'm so happy to be here, and I just want to show that to the world.
You've literally just given me goosebumps. If we could have a close-up, you would see that exactly here. And I think that is the beauty of Miss South Africa. You know, I've said it before, that a destiny delayed is not necessarily a destiny denied.
100%.
And we're so grateful that you're back. And the thing I think that's also important to understand is that it is a journey, it is growth, and it's all about self-discovery as well. We know who Karishma is now. Karishma knows who Karishma is as well. And the legacy that you'd like to leave behind, what does that look like?
I want people to look at me and say, she made a difference in our country. This Miss South Africa platform is huge. It gives us opportunities and resources beyond belief. And I want to use that to the best of my ability, and go to every corner of this country, teaching women and children safe hygiene practices, safe health practices. And I truly want to impart my knowledge on them, because this platform gives me a voice and it amplifies that voice. And I want to make the biggest difference possible.
Another doctor on my seat right now, a doctor wanting to make a difference. I love that you bring up, you know, hygiene and just empowering of women as well, because it's very important as a brand, that as a sisterhood, because you are now part of that sisterhood, we know where we stand on that. You're away from the hospital, so you've given up the scrubs, I've learned it's scrubs now, and the tackies for a beautiful suit and shoes. And what's that also been like, just the difference, the, how do you say, two sides of a coin?
I feel like I'm living the Hannah Montana life.
Okay.
I am a bit stressed to be away from the hospital, because I know the burden that my colleagues are facing. Doctors and other healthcare workers are getting sick with COVID, and we have a much less healthcare force. But I feel that I can make a bigger difference, and my voice will be heard much louder sitting here today. And that is exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, before I let you go, you're a doctor, you're very busy, but what series are you currently binging on, or what have you binged on? Because you have to say Grey's Anatomy, you know that, right?
Grey's Anatomy was okay in the beginning, but now I absolutely love watching Botched.
Okay.
It's a plastic surgery type of series, and a new one that got released on Netflix. It's called Skin Decisions.
Okay.
So it's between an esthetician and a plastic surgeon, and they decide what the best treatment is for a patient. And I am very, very passionate about plastic surgery and the whole aesthetic field, because it combines mathematics and art and that stuff that I'm very passionate about. So I'm enjoying that series.
Okay, so I've got 2 series to catch up on until the next time I see all of you. But congratulations once again.
Thank you so
very,
much.
very proud of you, and I look forward to seeing you on the final night.
I look forward to it too.
Listen, you can follow Karishma on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Her handles are also available on the screen right now. Make sure that you continue the conversation by using the hashtag MissSA2020 on social media. And there you have it, your top 10 for Miss SA 2020. It almost feels like I should be inviting more young women into the room, but that is it. It is the top 10. And like I said, show them love on social media. That hashtag again is Miss SA 2020. And to the top, the 5 ladies that didn't make it into the finalist group. Like I said to Karishma a little bit earlier on, my message to you is to keep going, to keep shining, and to remember and be mindful that a destiny delayed is not necessarily a destiny denied. Before I run off and go and get unglammed, I just want to have one more token of appreciation to our incredible audience for tuning in today. Congratulations to Zipe Sithole. You walk away with another beautiful hamper courtesy of W Beauty. So that's Zipe Sithole walking away with that amazing, amazing hamper courtesy of W Beauty. We hope that you've enjoyed using our new digital content platform, as we will be using it more and more to going forward, and of course, showing you exclusive content for Miss South Africa. Thank you to Kosi and Kosi for dressing our ladies in those custom-made suits. They looked absolutely stunning. And then, of course, thanks to the Radisson Blue Gautrain for hosting our girls over the last week. Continue to keep that conversation going. Follow us at official Miss SA. Use the hashtag MissSA2020. We can't wait to show you what we have planned. And yes, you will find out who the next Miss SA is on the 24th of October. Yes, that's 24 October at 5 p.m. on Mnet and Mzansi Magic. Until next time, my name is Lisa Laurie, Miss SA 2015, and this is your top 10 finalist for Miss SA 2020.
Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is blood. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it
Cheers.